We're getting ready for the upcoming City Council meeting of Tuesday, the 17th day of July, 2018. From Farmers Branch City Hall, this is the 72nd edition of Council Countdown on FBTV. Hello again, everyone. I am Tom Bryson. During the next few minutes, we're going to go into detail on the upcoming City Council consent agenda and run down other items on the regular agenda at this meeting. First up, after ceremonial items and a report on study session, members of the Council will consider items placed on the consent portion of the agenda. There are 7 items on the July 17th consent agenda. Agenda item H1 is to consider approving the minutes for the regular City Council meeting held on June 19th. Agenda item H2 is to consider approving resolution number 2018-059 supporting the United States Census Bureau 2020. The census is used to help determine where to locate public services, facilities such as schools, daycare centers, senior citizen centers, hospital, fire and police stations, and is used by the private sector in making decisions concerning business growth and jobs. The United States Census Bureau is requesting approval of this resolution supporting the U.S. Census Bureau 2020. City Administration recommends adoption of resolution number 2018-059. Agenda item H3 is to consider approving resolution number 2018-061, authorizing the city manager to negotiate and execute an agreement with LBL Architects in an amount not to exceed $32,000 to provide professional design services for a barn master plan and related site plan for the Farmers Branch Historical Park. On June 5th, the City Council agreed to move forward with a master plan for a barn to be located at the Historical Park. A consultant is needed to complete a spatial analysis based on the programs and uses expected to be hosted in the barn, to recommend a barn location within the Historical Park, to recommend fire lane modifications, recommend modifications to southbound Ford Road for parking, and develop an opinion of probable costs. In 2015, staff submitted requests for qualifications to several architectural firms for master planning for a Historical Park Education Center project. 4 firms were interviewed. However, the project was terminated with no formal recommendation made to City Council for hiring an architect, even though staff believed the leading firm at the time was LBL Architects. LBL is a firm who designed the Community Recreation Center and its master plan. Staff has not worked with any firms better at master planning any project. LBL does have extensive experience working with different community groups. LBL is a recommended firm because master planning is what is critical for this stage of the process. Further, this project, does not call for designing or constructing a historical building. The building will have the appearance of a barn, but will be modern inside and out. Ultimately, during construction, staff will most likely recommend utilizing a construction manager. That has been the best process utilized by the city on the last several major construction projects. To assure there is adequate opportunity for input from interested individuals and groups, LBL will lead a programming workshop with staff, board members, and others to seek input and information. Finally, the master plan will be presented to the Farmers Branch City Council. Funds are available in the Hotel Motel Fund for this project, and the budget will need to be adjusted accordingly. City Administration recommends adoption of resolution number 2018-061. Agenda item H4 is to consider approving resolution number 2018-062, authorizing a project-specific agreement with Dallas County for the Brookhaven Trail project. The city and Dallas County entered into a master agreement governing transportation major capital improvement projects on August 2nd, 2011 for the purpose of transportation improvements on roads in Dallas County. The master agreement is not project-specific and does not obligate funds on the part of either Dallas County or of the city. After execution of a master agreement, in order to initiate a project, Dallas County and the city must execute a project-specific agreement, or PSA. The PSA for the Brookhaven Trail project provides a portion of funding for right-of-way acquisition and eligible project costs. Dallas County will reimburse the city following compliance and final construction of the trail. The project is funded from the non-bond capital improvement program budget, and a year-end budget adjustment will be necessary to move the project forward. The project will allow for a contiguous trail system connection to the City of Dallas, Town of Addison, and City of Farmers Branch, and provide for shared use bicycle-friendly roadway to the Brookhaven College campus pathway. In keeping with the recommendation of the Trail Master Plan, Brookhaven College has granted easements for the project. The scope of work consists of a hydraulic analysis, design and installation of 2 segments of sidewalk, bikeway, and crosswalk enhancements. One section of multi-use trail pavement is located along the east side of Brookhaven College campus, beginning at Valley View Lane at its intersection with Rosser Road. north along the west right-of-way along Alpha Road, ending at Alpha Road at Newcastle Drive. There will be an expansion of the northbound Marsh Lane Bridge sidewalk at Farmers Branch Creek from 5 feet wide to 8 feet wide. The crosswalk enhancement is located at the intersection of Valley View Lane and Rosser Road, which will provide a rapid flash beacon crosswalk system. The 50-50 match will be for local funds required by the Transportation Alternative Program funding grant from the North Central Texas Council of Governments. The total project expenditures are anticipated to be $684,000, with half funded through the county and half funded in the city's CIP budget. The Dallas County will reimburse the city upon compliance and completion of the project, less the estimated county in-house delivery cost of $25,000. The city shall be the lead agency for the project and will provide management from commencement of planning to completion of construction. City administration recommends adoption of resolution number 2018-062. Agenda item H5 is to consider approving resolution number 2018-065, authorizing the city manager to negotiate and execute an agreement with DSE Hockey Centers, LP, for the management and operation of an outdoor ice rink. There have been extensive discussions with City Council about activities to be held during the 2018 holiday season. At the June 19th City Council meeting, the Council asked staff to move forward with an outdoor ice rink as part of the 2018 holiday season activities. The Dallas Stars, that is DSE Hockey Centers, have been a good partner and have experience to lead the partnership involving an outdoor ice rink. The intent is to negotiate a multi-year agreement between the city and the Dallas Stars that will result in the Stars providing, operating, and managing an outdoor ice rink. The city will own the outdoor ice rink following installation by the Stars. The rink will be utilized during the holiday season in conjunction with the city's Christmas tree lighting, Santa's Village, and other activities at the Grove, as well as activities at the Historical Park. The city's portion of the ice rink is not to exceed $150,000 and will cover the cost of the rink, dasher boards, and related items. Funds are available in the current budget. The Dallas Stars will be responsible for chillers and related power, staffing, skates for rentals, and maintenance of the ice. City administration recommends adoption of resolution number 2018-065. Agenda item H6 is to consider approving resolution number 2018-070, authorizing the city manager to negotiate and execute a multi-year agreement with Knight Security Systems, LLC, for the maintenance, support, and monitoring of the city's physical security systems utilizing State of Texas Department of Information Resources contract number DIR TSO 3430 pricing. The city has worked with Knight Security Systems for several years to implement and upgrade physical security systems and technologies utilized at city facilities. In order to keep these systems well maintained and operational, the city desires to enter into a maintenance, support, and services agreement with Knight Security Systems. The city currently operates physical security systems that include 225 video surveillance cameras, 125 access control doors, and 13 burglar and fire systems. Many of these systems are utilized in the monitoring and security of critical operations areas, including the police department, municipal court, animal services, and the information technology data centers. Knight has designed and implemented each of these systems, and they have the knowledge and skills required to ensure that the systems are well maintained and remain functional. Knight Security's Secure Plan product is a comprehensive and extensive maintenance and support agreement that will provide the city with priority services, ensure that these critical systems remain functional, and meet or exceed their expected useful life. The agreement provides support and maintenance services for the following, that is, closed-circuit television surveillance systems, access control systems, and burglar alarm systems. In addition to the support and maintenance services, the agreement provides for software licenses, upgrades, bug fixes, and enhancements to the supported systems and their associated software applications. The agreement also includes alarm monitoring services for various city facilities. The contract pricing structure is fixed for a 5-year term. The anticipated cost of the agreement is $78,162 per year based on the current system inventory. The agreement and services are being procured under a cooperative purchasing contract to the Texas Department of Information Resources. City administration recommends the adoption of resolution number 2018-070. And agenda item H7 is to consider accepting a donation for the Parks and Recreation Department in an amount of $1,043 from the Belt family to be used for tree plantings. The Belt family would like to honor longtime Farmers Branch resident Zell D. Graham by making a donation to enhance the location of her memorial bench in Rawhide Park across from the Mansky Library. Trees will be planted in the fall to provide shade and seasonal interest. The area in Rawhide Park is a place that has fond memories for the family, and it is their hope that the trees will enhance the experience for others as they enjoy the park. City administration recommends acceptance of this generous donation by the Belt family. And that was it for the consent agenda. Here are the other items on the regular session before the council at this upcoming meeting. Agenda item I-1 is to conduct a public hearing and consider adopting ordinance number 3508 for the amendment of the specific use permit with an associated detailed site plan for a church at 2001 Academy Lane. Item I-2 is to conduct a public hearing and consider adopting ordinance number 3510 for a specific use permit and associated detailed site plan for a 1.59 acre property located at 2425 Valley View Lane for a drive-through restaurant, that is Starbucks, and a non-drive-through restaurant, Chipotle, and a surface parking lot for more than 50 cars. Agenda item I-3 is to conduct a public hearing and consider adopting ordinance number 3511 to amend the Plan Development number 77 zoning district as it relates to restaurants and similar related uses. Agenda items J1 and J2 are to consider approving resolutions numbered 2018-063 and 2018-031, authorizing the execution of residential demolition rebuild program incentive agreements with the owners of the properties at 3441 Golfing Green and 12242 Ridge Fair Place, respectively. Agenda item J3 is to consider adopting resolution number 2018-067, authorizing the city manager to execute a contract for custodial services with McLemore Building Maintenance through City Bid 18-10 in the amount of $422,800. Agenda item J4 is to consider adopting ordinance number 3509, amending the Planning and Zoning Commission composition. Agenda item J5 is to consider approving resolution number 2018-058, authorizing the city manager to execute a design-build contract with Weaver Consultants for the design, permitting, and construction of a new scale house and maintenance facility at the Camelot landfill for an amount not to exceed $4.867 million. And agenda item J6 is to discuss the Farmers Branch Power Switch program. In addition, the council may recess into closed session, but will then reconvene into regular session to take any necessary action. And that will do it for the July 17th agenda. Every regular meeting of the Farmers Branch City Council can be seen live on FBTV, that is Spectrum Cable Channel 16 in Farmers Branch, AT&T Uverse Channel 99 throughout the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, or online at www.farmersbranchtx.gov. This City Council information program will be made available simultaneous to the agenda posting on the Friday before each regular City Council meeting and will air prior to the live meeting as well as before all council meeting replays here on FBTV. That replay schedule is at 6 p.m. 7 days a week. All meetings are subject to change, so stay tuned to FBTV for any updates and more information. In the meantime, the July 17th meeting of the City Council starts at 6 p.m. Tuesday evening here at Farmers Branch City Hall. We hope to see you here. Until then, for everyone here in this studio, I'm Tom Bryson, and you're watching continuing coverage of the Farmers Branch City Council on FBTV. Please stay with us.